What's crack-a-lackin' YouTube? It's your boy Broshsmo, just in case you did not know so, and today I give you my top 5, you heard that, 5 quarterback prospects of the 2019 NFL Draft, and I'm even going to throw a bonus prospect in there just because I love y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. My top prospect currently on my board is Oklahoma's Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is an athlete. He looks amazing on film. This man shreds defenses. Only problem, he played in the Big 12 where defense, you know what I'm saying? Also, we only got 1 year of basically 1 year of production, 1 year where we can evaluate this guy's skills. Well, that's not his fault, but I mean, again, we just don't have a lot of evidence kind of push that this guy is who he looks to be, who he is, and that's the #1 pick in the draft. Now, on top of being super athletic, the man's accurate. He drops dimes. Dimes, that's 10 cents. The man drops dimes. Now, the biggest, I won't even call this a weakness, but the biggest knock against Murray is his size. We gotta talk about it. I don't think size is a big I don't think size is a big thing, but I don't think size really is a big thing in the NFL. I think it really only, at least for quarterbacks, I think it really only factors in when you're talking about durability. Like, if this guy gets hit, will he get hurt? Will I have him on the field for a full season every season? And just looking at his film, he's very reminiscent of Russell Wilson. He's very good at evading those hits. So it'll create longevity for him in the league. So I think that's just tremendous. I think he's a great prospect. He deserves to go #1 overall. If you're a franchise in need of a quarterback, then you should be drafting this guy. Or if you're a franchise who just drafted a quarterback last year. And my #2 quarterback prospect is DWAYNE Haskins at Ohio State. DWAYNE Haskins has a terrific skill set. I mean, he looked like money at Ohio State. I mean, it was pretty easy to look like money because he played with phenomenal talent. We got Terry McLaurin. We got Parrish Campbell. You had DK Dobbs as your running back and Mike Weber. He played with a lot of talent. And, I mean, sometimes guys like that could kind of elevate lesser products. I don't think he is a lesser product. This man hits his throws. He's very accurate. Especially in a clean pocket, which is just phenomenal. That means this man can hit his throws. It's when the pocket gets bad, when things get sloppy, when he has to improvise, his accuracy dramatically dips, and that's worrisome. You know, he's kind of lumbering in the pocket, heavy-footed. It's like he's wearing cement shoes, man. It's like he's about to swim with the fishes. So I think if they just kind of work on that with him, you got a phenomenal product here. I think he's definitely top 10. I think he'll go into the top 10. And I think between him and Kyler Murray, there's nobody close as far as talent. My next prospect, #3, is Drew Lock out of Missouri. Drew Lock has an NFL-ready arm. This man has a strong arm. He pushes the ball downfield. Now, what worries me, and what should worry these guys that are evaluating Drew Lock or that are thinking about drafting Drew Lock, is even in a clean pocket, this man misses throws. He's wildly inaccurate. Which, I mean, the man was a 4-year starter, and you don't see his accuracy get better even a little bit. That's a little worrisome. He's also he's bad under pressure. The man is bad under pressure. Can't improvise. He doesn't feel pressure. That's the thing, and that leads to sacks. That leads to turnovers. You gotta know when the defense is coming. You gotta feel when the defense is coming. You gotta avoid that as a quarterback. Also, the dude has terrible footwork. That's something that could be fine-tuned in the NFL, and I think it would benefit him and benefit whoever drafts him to sit behind a veteran quarterback for a year or two. We saw how it worked with Patrick Mahomes. The dude was MVP in his second season, 50 touchdowns. I'm not saying that Drew Lock is this caliber of quarterback, but I'm saying it would definitely benefit him. Maybe he could work on that accuracy. Maybe we see a dramatic difference in how on point his throws are. And I'm just saying, let the man sit for a year or two and let him develop. Real quick before we continue with the video, I just want to say thank you to everyone for all the support this channel has gotten over the last few months. It really does mean a whole lot to me. But with that being said, I want to propose a challenge, a bro to greatness. I'm trying to get to 100 subs on YouTube and 50 followers on Twitch. And I don't want you to just do it willy-nilly. If you really enjoy the content and you want me to continue to bring more quality content, then go ahead, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Again, it's all appreciated, so back to the video. Enjoy. And my number 4 quarterback prospect might come as a surprise. I love Will Grier out of West Virginia. Will Grier doesn't have a cannon. He doesn't have incredible arm strength, but the man's accurate. The man is accurate. He drops dimes in the middle. He drops dimes on the posts. That's the thing though, in the middle, especially in college, you got a lot of space to work with. When you get to the NFL, that space, you're facing elite competition, elite caliber defenders. You're facing defensive coordinators with brilliant minds in scheming around you. So you're not going to see that space. You're not going to see that separation like you did in college. Top of that, a majority of his passes on the outside were like teardrops. It was over the shoulder. So that's a little worrisome just because that just can't be the only throw you can make. This is where arm strength comes into. If this man can't hit a guy doing a 10-yard curl, 5-yard curl, or an in, if he doesn't have the arm strength to zip that in, that's an interception. So that's a little worrisome. Also, he's inaccurate when put under pressure. When he's forced to improvise, he's not spot on. This man, if he's forced off his spot, he can't make his progressions, it's not going to be an accurate ball. I mean, that kind of goes with most quarterbacks, but it's something you want to keep in mind. I think in the right system, this guy, if he backs up for a couple of years in the right system, he can be tremendous. And my number 5, count it, 5 quarterback prospect is Daniel Jones out of Duke. Daniel Jones. Let's talk about Daniel Jones, because a lot of people have this guy as a first-round pick. I don't believe he's a first-round pick. I think he might be a mid-second to early third-round pick. But you know, quarterbacks, they get overvalued. A guy like this would probably go in late in the first round, maybe even mid-first round. Now, a lot of people talk about not Daniel Jones himself, but who he got coached by. I think, you know what? That's an important thing to factor, but it can't be what you're talking about. That can't be like, oh, well, you know who coached this guy? This guy was put in a pro-style offense. He might be ready to play. No, you can't say that. I mean, let's look at him. He's got a strong arm. The man's athletic. That's why he draws comparisons to Carson Wentz. But after that, those comparisons stop because he's wildly inaccurate. He doesn't really throw a tight spiral. He kind of throw those little flutters, which, I mean, those things hang in air for a long time. Defender sees that, it's like a big juicy meatball. That's the last thing you want to do, throw a big juicy meatball to the defense.
That's a spicy meatball.
So I think again, this is the motto of the draft. If this guy sits for a year or two and develops, he can be a very good quarterback in this league. But that's the thing, he's a work in progress. He's not a finished product. I mean, none of these guys are finished products, but him more so than anyone else. So I think picking him, if you're a team in need of a franchise quarterback, you might not want to go here. You might just look in free agency and wait and just tank for Tua. And then my bonus quarterback prospect is NC State's Ryan Finley. Ryan Finley is a very intriguing prospect. He's a really cool prospect to look at. Because on film, the man's super accurate. He can just zip the ball in there. The thing is, he doesn't have a cannon. He doesn't have bad arm strength. It's decent. It's okay. But he's very accurate. He processes what the defense is doing very well. He goes through his progressions very smoothly. He's a rhythm type passer. But And he's probably, you know what, he's probably the most pro-ready out of all these quarterbacks, to be honest. I think he's going to be a stellar backup and a good spot starter here and there. He should go in around the 3rd round. But the thing that I think worries me most outside of the arm strength is the lack of production in big games. Like you saw in that bowl game in Texas A&M, he just got ran over. You see it against Clemson and Boston College, and when he faces these better defenses, that he struggles hard. And I mean, that should be your highlight reel. That should be where you shine in those big moments, and he didn't. So that's another little worry, but I mean, it's a 3rd round prospect. What do you expect? That's my top 5 with the bonus, just because I love y'all. Quarterback prospects of this year's draft. If you find the content informational, throw a like. You know the whole little rhythm, all that good stuff. Subscribe, bell, notify. Anyway, till next time, I'll see you on the next one. Be easy, my friends. Hata!